Alright, so this is going to be a reply to Gore the Movie God for his video Top 10 Worst Movies of 2009. Now, first off, dude, I gotta be honest with you. I'm getting more of an entertainment value off your comment section than your video. It's no offense against your video. It's just, wow, have you been reading these? These are hilarious. And like with the thumbs up and the thumbs downs and everything, just hilarious. Like, especially for the Twilight things. And now I addressed this guy here, this Blackout Omega guy, but you know, these questions apply to you too, Gore the Movie God. Uh, how would you know? Well, you can read. You know, I don't need to read this to you. But basically, like, he's going off, and his whole thing is, you know, that the acting is fucking terrible, the plot is a joke, the movie's just fucking disgusting and shit. And it's like, well, how would you know? Like I said, I'm addressing you too, Gore the Movie God. Why the fuck would you deliberately spend top dollar to go see this movie in the movie theaters when you know that the Twilight Saga is written for tweens, dude, for fucking little fucking teenage girls and shit, dude, like 12-year-old bitches that are fucking screaming about the Backstreet Boys and fucking wearing training bras and shit. That's what that saga is written for. So you can criticize it all you want, man. You could be like, that's the worst movie ever. You know, but dude, it wasn't written for people like you, dude. Not at all. You're like, what? Like in your mid-20s, like, you're a dude. I assume you like things that I like, you know, video games, getting your dick sucked, you know, smoking a bowl of weed, whatever you're into, I don't know. You know, I'm sure you're into what most dudes our age are into, you know? But, like, I mean, dude, you can't just go and put it as the number one worst movie just based off of that. I mean, I don't understand why you would pay to go see that in the movie theater anyhow. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, because you know what the shit's going to be about. You know the shit's going to be fucking not to your liking, you know? But it was, like this bitch says right here, you know, it was voted like number one on well, not this bitch, some bitch up here in your comment section was saying some shit about being voted number one on AOL or some shit. And, you know, I talk to a lot of chicks, dude, because, you know, I have more chick friends than I have guy friends. And, because, you know, I like it more, you know, because, like, I mean, not only do you get everything that you get with a guy, you also get to look at some titties, you know. I mean, it's just win-win situation, you know. But they all tell me, you know, that they all went and watched both Twilights, and a few of them, you know, have the books, and they like the books more than they like the movies, which is, you know, every chick says that about every movie. I'm telling you, dude, it's that's just standard affair. That's just normal, you know. Like, the books are always better than the movie, according to bitches, you know. That's just normal. That's just normal. I mean, if you don't believe me, you know, put my theory to test. You know, go ask some chicks, you know, and they'll tell you, you know. But yeah, I can't believe that you would put that as the worst movie, you know, of the year or whatever, you know. It just seems stupid to me, man. Because, I mean, think about it like this. If you were going to do, like, a top 10 worst cartoons of all time, would you put, like, My Little Pony as number one? You know, because that wouldn't be right, because number one, you know, I mean, shit, dude, My Little Pony's selling a lot of action figures, or ponies, or whatever you want to call them, you know, selling a lot of merchandise, doing well ratings-wise, and selling DVDs and VHSs, or whatever it is, you know? Like, you can't just go and say that it's the worst movie based upon what you think, you know? Like, I mean, you know, you see what I'm saying here? Like, you gotta at least spell it out a little bit more clear why it's so bad. Just because it ends in a cliffhanger, that doesn't mean shit. You know, like, I mean, I've had chicks that actually like the series tell me that they thought part 1 was better than part 2. You know, but the whole thing is about Twilight. As like I said, it's made for fucking chicks, man. And you know what they're looking at? They're not thinking about how well the writing is, and they're not thinking about how cheesy it is to have vampires that sparkle in the sun or shit like that. They're thinking about how hot the dudes are. You know why they think about that? Because in the movie, well, the first one, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pay to go to the theaters to see New Moon like you obviously did, or this gentleman down here, Black Omega, or Blackout Omega. But the thing is, when they see a chick screaming for a dude in a movie, they all want that dude. It's boy band syndrome, man. One chick screams for something, they all scream for something. Remember just the other day when everybody was like, "Oh my God, Johnny Depp is so hot. I love Johnny Depp." Yeah, you don't hear many chicks talking about him no more because this Twilight thing's out. You remember before that when everybody was all like, "Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio, he's so hot." Or how about the Backstreet Boys? How about the New Kids on the Block? You see what I'm saying? Boy band syndrome, dude. Fucking, it's the same thing. One bitch screams for it, they all scream for it. You know, it's just common knowledge, dude. It's you know, I don't know, maybe you don't have this knowledge because, you know, maybe it's more wisdom and you got to obtain wisdom. Knowledge you can look up. You know, wisdom you got to obtain on your own. I could tell you the facts until I'm blue in the face, but the fact is it's not going to sink into your dome unless you experience it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, to all you little kids that are coming over here and being like, "Twilight is the worst movie ever. Oh, I hate New Moon." Well, why the fuck would you watch it? Okay, you know that it's not meant for boys. You know, it's not meant for boys, and it's most certainly not meant for men. Okay, you know, so worst movie of all year. I disagree. I haven't even seen it, but I still disagree. You know, because like I mean, shit, like a bajillion bitches can't be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You guys need to get over your little cootie stage, like girls bad, boys good, and grow up a little bit and realize that, you know, there are certain things for girls, there are certain things for guys. If you're gonna cross that line, then it's your fault, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Sorry, dude. I got a lot of entertainment off your comment section there. Just thought I'd share that with you. Love to hear your thoughts.